Virgo, this is Amber with Lives in Sync Tarot. This is going to be your general love reading for the month of July. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry it took me so long to start doing these again, but I am ready to start doing these regularly again. Usually I do a spread. I started off when I started doing these, actually today, because I'm doing them today, in a spread fashion, and then I took a nap, woke up, and I had an idea to do a free read where I pull cards. It's been very good. I like it, so we're going to keep doing it that way because it resonates with me this month. So how we're going to do this is we're going to go into the spread where we talk about the general love energies. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards after the spread and get some messages from you for the month of July. What Spirit would like you to know, little messages, things like that. Then we'll go into brief singles and couples readings. If you would like the extended version of those, that link's in the description box below to become a member. And then you'll be able to get yours and everyone else's that you're interested in. And they're going to be broken up into fire, earth, air, and water, depending on who you're dealing with or who you meet, so you can go in between those. Okay, so Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for the month of July in love? What would you like for them to know? What are we going off of? Your card is retreat. Okay, let me think. Okay, Virgo, you have been staying to yourself. Okay, I feel like it feels like you are on a retreat. You're doing something. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. But you're going to be presented with a situation where you don't know what to do this month. This is a month about you listening to your soul. Not your intuition, your soul. What do you feel? What do you want for yourself? How do you feel comfortable this month? Listening to your inner self. It's like you're spending this month trying to set up a plan for the future. This may be a good time for you also to do things for yourself, like get your hair, your nails done, things like that. All right, Virgo. You've walked away from something, okay, to start a new life, to start a new you. You're focusing on your emotions and what makes you feel good and what doesn't make you feel good. Okay, and that seems to be working for you. Congratulations for you. The problem is, going into July, you're starting to feel like you're missing something. You're starting to feel like you have nothing to focus on. And nothing is coming through because of that. You may have the idea to change your work. You may have the idea to change some aspect of your life just so you have something to do or something to focus on. Okay? Be careful about doing too much or creating situations in your life where it becomes a burden on you because you have to fix what you did because it was an impulse. Okay? You definitely left something in the past because it wasn't happy to you. You felt like you didn't have the passion behind it anymore. There wasn't any growth. So what was the point of you being in it? That's what I feel. Okay. You did do a lot of thinking. It wasn't impulsive. Okay. You spent some time to yourself thinking about what it is that you want, but you realized that the relationship that you were in or the love that you were trying to find wasn't cohesive with your idea of perfection. And I'm not saying that like your idea, like it's a better idea. No, it just means that it wasn't in union with you or your path. Okay, so you decided to Take a journey within yourself to get your mind together and move forward. And now you're learning what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. Okay. From time to time, I feel like you do have a fear of rejection, or you let people come to you, and because of this you may invite the wrong type of people. Like, you're not going after someone, so it doesn't have that same effect. Okay. But I feel like you're going to have an opportunity. There's something that you're going to, maybe a wedding get together, a family get together. I feel like it's not yours though, which is really interesting. It's not like your family get together. Maybe like someone invited you somewhere, and you're not a person that really wants to go, but I feel like you're going to have an epiphany that you should go. You may try to keep to yourself and not talk to people, but this is a good time to start talking to people. I feel like you think that it's going to be a failure. You got to have more strength in yourself. Okay? You got to have more strength in yourself, because you thinking that you can't do it is a lie. Okay? You may start to feel lonely in the middle of the month. Thinking about maybe an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But you realize that I feel like you're not going to call them. You're just thinking about them or reevaluating that particular relationship, because you know that that's not a good move to make, to go back into that. So don't get distracted from what it is that you have built for yourself. You're not done, and that's something for you to remember. Okay? It's just that when you're by yourself and you get restless, you start to think about the past or think about people from your past. There may also be a Capricorn as well. Okay? And that's because you want that happy family unit. So that's why you're in this energy with yourself. I just heard when I looked at retreat again, you need to get out of your own head and experience life. Everything doesn't need analyzing. Everything doesn't need contemplation. Some things are just experiences. And don't go back to things from the past. So you do have a lot of responsibility moving forward in the future. I feel like there are past things that you're thinking about, and they're weighing heavy on you. And you need to perceive that these are not good for you. You're losing faith in what Spirit of God, the angels, have for you, and you're trying to put the work in yourself to get what you want instead of allowing things to happen. It's very good that you're clear. It's very good that you're open to new experiences. That's a good thing to have, but the key word here is new experiences. You have to get your mental control right so you know not to go back to the past. You have the power to make your own decisions. You have to not resist change, okay? You make the moves for yourself. If you get yourself back in a situation, you're back in there again. Things that are over are over. You're transforming yourself into something new. You don't want to put yourself back into a situation that you're just going back to out of the necessity of having someone there. Okay? It's like overindulging yourself in things that are done. You're done with that. You don't have to go back to that. Okay? So this feels to me like a month of releasing, even though you have already released. This is a next level of releasing, Virgo. So now you're releasing memories. Like when you're in a relationship, you break up, you forget the reason why you broke up. You can only think about the good things. And now you're releasing those good memories because they're not serving you. Not that you can't hold on to them, but it's like it's a weakness of yours. And you don't want to make a bad decision and go back to the past, because it just seems like after process of overthinking that this was the only place that you were happy. Okay? So Virgo for July. Okay, Virgo, you have shown simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. You don't have to jump into something new with someone. You don't have to jump into things that make you uncomfortable. But it is important for you to show a little care. You have the nature to the automatic. It's like an automatic thing for you to care for hurt birds or hurt animals. And that moves into your situation with people. And it's like you want to be there to support. But what about your support? I feel like you're going to get small acts of kindness given to you this month. You have to learn how to accept them, interpret them as what they are, and to not overthink. Don't overthink this month, Capricorn. Virgo. It's important for you not to overthink this month. I said Capricorn, so you may be dealing with a Capricorn or speak with a Capricorn, and they might be being nice to you or want to be friends, and you're interpreting it as something stronger. So be very careful of that, okay, this month. You have speaker. Your purpose involves the skills of oration. And this piggybacks off of the last card. You can speak life into things. You can also speak life into things that aren't for you. So be careful with that this month. Overthinking. Stop overthinking and overanalyzing situations. Almost accept that things are what they are. It is what it is. So when you think something like, oh my God, this means we're going to get back together, wait for a second or third message or sign. Don't just go or develop feelings off of the first. Also, don't be afraid to talk to new people. Don't be afraid to speak up this month. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh, fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light around you. Virgo, you are very protected, and that's because you are special. You are nurturing, you are kind, you are the person that heals the hurt people. And you need to be protected because you take in a lot of things. So protect yourself, not only from the world and negativity, but also from yourself. Allowing things to enter into you, and also allowing yourself to overanalyze or overthink situations, which causes you, it's a form of protection because you overanalyze in a negative way sometimes, and that leaves you shielded off from things that could possibly be good for you. So you have to have some faith, and that's why speaker came up, in order for you to go out and speak and talk and learn. But when you get fearful, when someone is negative to you, or when you're negative to yourself, that's when you need to have faith. That's when you need to pray or meditate, okay? And find some sort of guidance outside of yourself. You do not have all the answers. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes you think you have the answers, but really it's just your fear protecting. It's like a fear-based protection to protect yourself from being hurt, or to protect yourself from something new, because it could possibly hurt you, okay? So that's something to keep in mind for you this month. So, Virgo singles, you have expressed your love and true love. Get out, express yourself, do something new. Make a gesture towards someone that you like. You have to make efforts to find true love. You have to express yourself. If you're in a relationship or a situation that's not happy, tell them you're not happy. This is the time where you get out all the things inside that you needed to get out. Because holding them inside is not going to help you. It's not going to move things forward. You have the opportunity to find something real. Okay? So Virgo couples, more communication. You are getting to know your partner, even though you may have known them. We change over time. Are you the same person you were when you were 12? No. You change, you become new. You have to relearn a person. You can't block things out of fear of making them angry or fear of something changing. You have to express yourself. You are a person as well. You deserve to be treated as such. You deserve to be treated the way that you treat other people. And by doing this, you can make a relationship stronger. Even if it feels like it goes down a notch because someone else is being faced with something they don't want to face with, you're bringing your true mate into action by doing that, because they'll have to repair or build or face themselves in order to become stronger, which in turn makes the relationship stronger or makes you stronger to find someone else. Okay? So thank you so much for listening. I will see you next month. I love you so much. Remember, if you want the extended version of these, become a member. That link's in the description box below. I love you so much. Love and light. Bye-bye.